The Polar Peak monster has destroyed the Lazy Lagoon pirate ship. Just as we receive the first major warnings. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another Fortnite video for Season 9. The next location of destruction has been revealed. Players have known for a long time that the pirate ship at Lazy Lagoon is going to be destroyed, and it seems this is about to happen. Players who have been following along for a little while know that we have predicted the next movements for the Polar Peak monster is towards Lazy Lagoon. And they would have also seen this image of the Season 8 loading screen with a clear-cut shot of the pirate ship smashed up and destroyed. We predicted back in Season 8 that some kind of beast would be coming to the game, and it would destroy this boat. And of course, with the Polar Peak monster being loose in our world, I think we now have that monster. We know the Polar Peak monster is going to try and stop the building process of the giant robots at the pressure plant. And of course, an Epic Games employee hinting that the beaches would be a hotspot location to do with the Polar Peak monster. We know this location is next in line to be destroyed. And the Polar Peak monster doesn't have much time to get to the pressure plant, because we know that this robot is going to be fully built within less than a week's time, as we have just seen both of the legs finally being attached, and next in line is the torso being the main chest piece of this robot. And that's going to give away a lot of hints about what kind of machine this is. Of course, we do know the timescale of the building of this robot from a leak released by Fortnite, showing the exact dates that we should receive these updates on this machine. As you can see, the current list reveals all the stages building up to the arms, and then finally we'll get the head. And I think that is what everybody is interested to find out. The pressure plant has had some extra updates that players might not be aware. Not just these two giant dangling legs have been added to the robot, but it has also been lowered down to the next level, and a large slipstream pushing players up into the air has also been added, making this a super mobile place to land. It is possible that we, the players, might be able to play a role in all of this. Of course, we know this from a leak that has been circulating around online. A new poster has been added into the game's files, showing our favorite character Jonesy pointing at you, the player, saying, "We want you." This is obviously a recreation of a very iconic poster from history, but it has been reproduced and put into Fortnite. We want you. It seems this poster is going to appear in our Fortnite game, and Epic Games wants us to participate in this event. Is it possible that we might be able to control this robot? Maybe a server-wide live event where players are actually able to use the controls of this robot. The possibilities actually seem endless. But this big red U with Jonesy pointing at us sort of reveals that we might have a bigger part in all of this than we currently realize. Maybe it will be us who has to defeat the Polar Peak monster once and for all. It's kind of looking at us in a weird way, though. I'll tell you that much. I'm a little uncomfortable with that. Guys, what do you think about everything that's going on in Fortnite right now? Is the pirate ship at Lazy Lagoon the next victim of this Polar Peak monster rampage? And are we going to have to use this robot to destroy this monster ourselves? How would that even work? Guys, I want to hear what you have to say about all of this in the comment section below. Guys, as always, I want to jump into game and go over some more details and theories that I want to talk about. So guys, do remember, if you want to support this channel, make sure you use the support to creator code on screen right now. Alright guys, let's get into it. Oh, summertime. Ow, what an A. It's hot as hell where I am in real life, just so you know. I'm sweating buckets. Guys, welcome back to Fortnite. This is the boat right here that is going to be destroyed. What the? This boat is going to be destroyed at some point. That is obvious. But what is going to do it? The polar pig monster or the robot? I guess it's kind of up to question, and time will tell. So actually, I think at the moment, Epic Games are on holiday, right? They're on their summer holidays, chilling out in the sun, just like we are in game, except theirs is real and we're just in a video game. So that means the updates for Fortnite aren't coming as thick and fast as we would like them to be, but they're definitely coming. This, of course, is the boat from Season 8. This was kind of like the big crazy thing when Season 8 came around. A boat was in the game, but nothing really has happened with it since. What the what are we looking at? Oh, cool. Cool. It's one of those. We know this is the next destination to be destroyed by the polar pig monster, we think, or the robot. But at the same time, we know something is going to happen at Neo Tilted. It's all very confusing. And I don't think the summer heat helps. It kind of blurs everything together. Did I mention I'm sweating buckets? And we now know how quickly this robot is going to be built. It's going to be built crazy fast. Probably by the time the guys come off of holiday, Epic Games that is, the robot is probably going to be built and ready to go. And with only around like 18 days to the end of Season 9, we know that boat is gonna get smashed up pretty damn fast. Listen, I'm gonna be honest, we'll talk about the boat more when it actually happens. My cable is actually stuck in the wheels of my chair right now. I don't know I don't really know what we do about this. Well, there you go. That pretty much sums it up. Just right there. That is pretty much it. Okay, that'll protect me from the heat. These things have come a long way very fast. I saw a bunch of people flying. Oh my god, we can fly. Yo, you get the best look right here. Look at this thing. It is massive. I actually have some pretty crazy theories about this robot. So according to that timeline that we viewed at the start of this video, in about a day's time, we're gonna see the torso come up on this robot. It's gonna happen in like literally like a day's time or something. And once we have the torso, we're not far away from the head. And that is what players really want to see. There's a guy like really close to me. I'm like super anxious about it because I know he's just gonna jump scare me. If this is a strategy in a video game, it might be time to remove the gun. You know what? I'm gonna run for the Epic Games presidency. My first promise to the people of Fortnite is the removal of the baller. And if that's not a good enough reason to vote for me, then you should just, you should just. One of my crazy theories with this robot leg is something is going to have to power it, right? Something's gonna have to power this giant robot machine. The theme of Season 9 is to do with power. Loot Lake has something to do with the storyline, and so does Neo Tilted. And all of these things have... Ooh, is that a surfboard? They're gonna take the Loot Lake cable and plug in the robot, and then there's gonna be like a massive power surge, and then all the power is gonna go out, and then there's gonna be an epic battle between the monster and the robot. That's what I was saying. Something along those lines. Make sure you use my support. Neo Tilted is going to lose power. The whole Fortnite world is going to lose its futuristic power. All of it is going to go into this robot to fight the polar pig monster. This is going to transform our world. There's gonna be no power, and giant monsters are going to be loose. An apocalyptic style theme for Season 10? Maybe. You like that trick? What do you think of that trick? Oh, how about two of those tricks? You like both of those tricks? Which trick do you prefer? Let me know in the comment section below. Mind you, I don't quite know how they're going to get the wire from Loot Lake all the way over to the pressure plants. I mean, you're gonna need a real big extension cable. And it's like damaged as well, because the monster attacked it. Are they gonna rebuild it? Oh god, there's so many questions. I just don't know the answers. Oh my god, that was sick. What do you mean wipe out? Come on, bro, that wasn't a wipe. That was a nice try, I think. I think that was a pretty good try. Do I get respect points for that? It is so hot in here, I can't think straight.
No, I'm just looking for someone to carry me for a game, you know? Because I'm bad.
Ah, see, man, I got you. I might be the guy to do that then. If you stop whispering! Pretty crazy, right?
Yeah, it's Transformers, bro.
I'm not sure it's Transformers, man. I'll be honest with you. Why do you think they're building a robot?
Alright, because this is the reason why. Because, first of all, this whole map, alright, the whole map is gonna flood. there's gonna be no nothing. There's gonna be nothing.
There's gonna be no nothing. Does that mean there's gonna be lots of things, or what are you saying?
I'm saying they're gonna need that robot so people could survive, and then they're gonna rebuild the map. That's my theory. And then, you know.
You know what's great about that theory is there's an element of sense about it, but then it's just like he just derails it and goes mad. I don't even know what he's talking about.
I'm in circle.
Yo, dude, I'm actually underwater. This is sick.
Oof.
You know, maybe it was because you were whispering all game. I don't know, maybe, right?